Greg Mo Roberts here. You know, I just hooked up my new 60-inch Sony Brava 3D television, and I'm telling you, I could not be happier. You know, the timing is absolutely perfect because the NHL All-Star Game is this weekend, and next weekend is the Super Bowl. So, what? Oh, the All-Star Game and the Super Bowl isn't going to be in 3D. That's a little disappointing. You know what's more disappointing is the fact that I Googled 3D television shows 2011 and not a single entry came back. I don't know what's going to be in 3D this year. I don't know if anything is going to be in 3D this year. That kind of sucks, but that's no worries. It's no worries. There's a lot of movies to get, right? All those movies that came out in 3D last year. So I went up to Best Buy and to see if I could get, you know, certain titles to watch, but that didn't exactly work out either. Not only is the selection of 3D movies quite sparse, but Avatar 3D, well, it's available, but Panasonic paid a couple of $1 million to have the exclusive rights, so you have to buy a Panasonic 3D television to get it. Well, there's that final Shrek movie. That was in 3D too, wasn't it? Yeah, but no, they got an exclusive contract with someone else to which you got to buy their equipment in order to secure the DVD. I still want to see both those films on in 3D and in the privacy of my own home, so I went on to eBay to see what they were going for. You could get Avatar 3D for anywhere between, I don't know, maybe $300, and I think the high end was $600. I think I'll just buy another 3D television, thanks. Okay, but then there's the other movies. I ended up picking up, there was Despicable Me. There was that Guardians of the the owls flying around stupid movie. Resident Evil 4, Bolt, Alice in Wonderland. If any of these titles don't turn your crank, you can understand exactly why my crank isn't exactly turning at this moment. I now have a $5,000 piece of equipment downstairs because you have to buy the 3D Blue player to go with it. And with that, there's a whole bunch of other accessories that they don't tell you about that you still need in order for the whole thing to work. So anyway, with all this equipment, I really don't have much to watch. We did get Despicable Me. We did put Despicable Me in, and I found it utterly despicable. I didn't like the movie, but I have to give it another chance. I think I was so engrossed in trying to see if the 3D effects were going to wow me and surprise me that I really couldn't get into the story that was, nothing original or anything that turned my crank. So anyway, I still have the excitement of a 60-inch 3D television downstairs. I just have nothing to watch with it.